A hole in the head. Getting things ready, Bigfoot World. Getting things ready, guys. 1 minute. Getting things ready, Bigfoot World. Getting things ready, guys. Alright, guys. The music is for YouTube since they like putting commercials on my live streams. Hey, demonetize that. But anyways, what's going on, Bigfoot World? Another Friday Night Live. Let's get it started, guys. I know I've been absent this week, but it's for a good cause, good reason. There's reasons behind everything. Fire it up. I hear you. You trying to get me in trouble already. I see everybody's catching up on here. Sorry, I'm late, guys, but I had a few computer malfunctions. Like my camera quit working. I plugged my mic in. It was just weird. Everything's weird. But I see everybody's on here. Let's get it going. Let's get it going, guys. Ain't too much to talk about this week since I didn't make it out this week. Due to work and rain, it's just been a long ass week. Long week. I mean, it's been a good week, but at the same time, long week. And I got a few things going on. I did make it out there, but like I said, we mainly just sat in the car waiting for the rain to slack up, and it never really did. So we just spent time in the car pretty much. Well, what's going on here now? See what I mean? I always now it's YouTube. I see you, Long Island Bigfoot, and you're right. I mean, I do got some things to talk about. It's been a crazy week. It's been a long week, man. Long week. Taking this management position at work is like, wow, that's some overwhelming shit. I ain't gonna lie. Between actually being a manager on site at the job and before and after taking these online classes, it's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. You gotta take like 3-4 courses in the morning before work, and then as soon as I get off work, I gotta take 3 or 4 courses, and then go home. It's crazy. It's crazy. What's going on, Dean? Good to see you on here. I see you, Derek. But on a good note, with work, I got Jeff out there. Little Jeff Jr.'s out there working at FedEx. He loves it. He started like yesterday or day before yesterday. That's funny. He loves that place out there. I try to tell him that it's a good job. He would like it, but he finally got out there, got one day in. Dad, everybody love you out there. How do you get a whole building that love you? Jeff, look at my channel, man. Get on my YouTube channel and check it out. There's more than just work. I'm going on a little bit over 13,000 subs. So it ain't just work that love me. You gotta open your eyes a little bit. Get back out there in the woods with me. You'll see. You'll see what's really going on. But anyways, this week on the way home, I done mess around, got pulled over. It's been a crazy ass week, man. It's been a crazy week. Yeah, he definitely is. He is. Kim, he already fit in. Everybody's going up to him, talking to him. You look just like your dad. But it's been a crazy week. On the way home from work the other day, I think it was like Tuesday or Wednesday, coming home. Yeah, it was like Wednesday maybe. I was coming home. I was doing like maybe 60 in a 50, right? And I'm flying in the passing lane out past this 18-wheeler. I'm trying to get up around him because about 2 miles ahead there's this construction site, and the traffic, it all merges over to the left and into the lane that I was in. And I'm trying to get up ahead of this rig before I know he's coming over, and I'm doing like 60 trying to pass this rig. And as I'm coming out around this bend, at the same time passing this rig, there's two state police sitting up ahead at this gas station poking out with the radar. I said, shit, he got me. He got me. As soon as me and the rig passed, I got up in front of the rig. I looked in my rear view and I seen the one come out. But I'm already a half a mile ahead. Already a half a mile up ahead. I got a little distance on him, and I'm watching him in my rear view, and I could see the cop just zigzagging in and out of all the other cars, and I know he's coming after me. So I got my vape. I was hitting my vape on the way home. on the way home from work, I was actually hitting it when I'm passing him, and I'm looking. And I was like, he's coming after me, and I'm holding my vape. I was hitting the shit. So I put the vape in between the cracks of the seat, right? And I'm sitting there. I'm driving like I'm 90 years old, just shook. I'm just holding on, and I'm finally hit this construction site, and the state cop gets up in behind me. I see you, Kim. But the state finally gets in behind me, and he rides me for about a mile and a half. And I finally make it up to this McDonald's. He's in my bumper, and I said, F it, I'm going to hit. I know he's going to pull me. So I go into the McDonald's turning lane, and I'm waiting for the light to turn green, from red to green. As soon as it turns green, I pull into McDonald's parking lot, and there it goes. He hits his red lights, right? So I said, he got me. I pull into his parking spot and shut the car off, and I'm sitting there. And this girl comes up, and she said, I'm the Pennsylvania State Police. You got your license and registration? I'm like, yeah, but what I do? What's the reason you pulled me over for? And she said, you was doing 56 and a 50. I said, I was in the passing lane, passing the rig before the construction site because that rig's about to come over. And she said, yeah, but your plate is, there's this, you know how you got them beauty rings around the license plate? Well, she said, you got that thing around your plate, and it's blocking the Pennsylvania. Ain't that some shit? And it's blocking the Pennsylvania, and that's illegal. So I said, every car in Pennsylvania got one of them on it. I let it go. But I was looking at her, I'm like, do I know you? Did I just train you a couple months ago? I feel like I know you. And she said, no. I said, did you work for me a couple months ago? I felt like I trained you. She said, I'm not a whore. And I laughed. I was like, no, I'm not a pimp. I mean, I'm a manager at FedEx. I thought that I feel like I know you. And I'm talking to this cop like I'm trying to pick her up, but I'm really not. I felt like I was just training this chick a couple months ago on FedEx line, but it was hard to tell because she had that face mask on when she pulled me over. So she takes my registration and everything, goes back to the her car and runs everything in, and I'm sitting there like, man, she gonna get me. She gonna rack me up for no reason. That's just my luck. So she come back and she's making me sign this ticket for 56 and a 50. And I'm talking to her. I was like, man, I apologize. I'm just trying to get home. I just got off a long night of work. And she says, when's the last time you smoked marijuana? Like, huh? Where this come from? I said, man, I'm just coming home from work. I just worked. I've been there since 1:00 last night. It's 11:30 the next day. I'm tired. And she said, well, no, what's that got to do with smoking marijuana? I said, I'm tired. I ain't smoke marijuana. So this lady made me close my eyes, put my head back, and stick out my tongue or some shit. I was like, what's this got to do with smoking weed? I feel like you're playing with me now. Are you messing with me? I just told you I worked these long hours at FedEx. Now you want to play games. But this cop made me do this shit. And I guess my eyes started jumping after I did it, right? And she said, nah, you want to tell me again when's the last time you smoking marijuana? I said, lady, it's been like a year and a half, maybe longer. I don't do that shit. I got the droopy eyes, the bedroom eyes on top of I've been up all night working. And she said she wasn't taking it. She wasn't even hearing that, trying to hear that at all whatsoever. She automatically knew that I was smoking something. But I was talking about maybe I got degenerate this. I take Flexeril. Maybe it was that. Maybe it's the Flexeril. I don't know. But I'm about to go home and go to bed. And she finally let me go. Finally, I drove off, went home. It's like it's gonna be this kind of week. It's just to start it off, and not to mention it was a hard ass week managing some employees that I got. And like I said, being a manager is not easy whatsoever. Whatsoever. It's been a downhill spiral all week. At the same time, I'm going uphill, but all these little things are trying to play with me. It's like it's funny. It's funny. It's not enough to knock me down, but it's enough to like piss you off. Now 6 mile over ain't shit. Once the bill, I got it already. I just gotta go pick it up at the post office. I just gotta get it at the post office. But anyways, I want to shout out Audrey Allen. It came in the mail, Audrey, if you're watching. Guys, I got 4 of these things. Look at this shit. I got packs after packs. Audrey Allen, thanks, man. We got some bear spray now, guys, with the case that goes onto the belt. Fast acting. We're going to be a little bit safer if a black bear come up on me. I got a pack for whoever out there with me. So, Audrey Allen, man, I appreciate that. I think I got more than 4. I think I got like 5 of them. Man, we gonna be some bear spraying fools out there in the forest. We be spraying each other, getting pissed off each other, be spraying each other. But I do apologize, guys, for this week's absence. There's been a lot going on with work, with everything. So I just kind of took this week off and got caught up on some of the classes that I had to take online. I had to take care of this place. I gotta find someplace else to move. The landlord sold my house. Or this ain't my house, it's her house. But she turned around, sold it right out from under me. Every time I turn around, she had people coming in out of here. It's like I felt like I was in a zoo, like I was a gorilla in a zoo, and she was just sending people in, looking at me and shit, going around looking at my shit. So I said, man, we gotta go. It's time to move. I want to move out of here anyways with this haunted ass place. I'm surprised my closet door ain't opened up yet. It seemed like every live stream, the damn thing opened up. Shit's crazy. Shit is crazy. And next week, guys, I'm gonna have a P.O. box. I'm gonna get a P.O. box, guys, for anyone that want to start sending fan mail for the fan wall. And I'm gonna get, well, not here. Once right, Scotty B. But once I get into my new place, I'm gonna get my desk where you guys can start seeing the fan wall again. I still have the fan wall. It's all up on that wall right there. But once I get moved and situated, we got Keith Peebles. He joined the family. That's what's up, man. But I'm gonna start that back up again. The shirts, the t-shirts, I pushed them off until January 1st because it's just with Christmas going on. I got a late start with them, and I'm just gonna push them off till January 1st with the t-shirts. Other than that, that's about it. Definitely, change is good. Yeah. Everything happened for a reason, Kim. That's what I noticed. That's why I ain't even really stressing it. I mean, it's in my mind that I gotta move. I gotta come up with the money for security, rent, and transfers and all that stuff. But at the end of the day, you ain't getting me down. I'm still cool. I'm cool with it. I'm not worried about how I'm going to afford it because I can more than afford it to move 10 times over now. I'm like financially straight. Everything's good. I can pay my fines, my bills, and move at this point. So it's not that kind of worry. It's just like this little little demon just keeps popping up every now and then and throwing the shit up at me, that these hurdles that I gotta come through and knock down. And so far I've been kicking his ass. I've been kicking his ass full speed ahead. But this week, guys, I got some plans coming up. Fred moved a little bit closer, so he's going to be hitting the woods with me a lot more now because he's only like 2 minutes away. He's 2 minutes up the hill. He'll be going out there with me. Cheese is supposed to be hitting the woods with me here soon this week too as well. This week I want to go down into where I left them apples at the cave where the bones are. I want Fred to get down in there and check that out. That's been on my mind. I've been thinking about that a lot lately. That's like one of the first next spots I want to check out, down inside that cave. See what's going on down in there. And guys, I don't think I got a chance. Yeah, I did. That was last Friday Night Live. We talked about that. Thanks, Jen. That means a lot. I definitely appreciate that. Oh, yeah. I ain't worried about it. I was going to say if you want to help out, there's a PayPal link in the description. But, guys, I'll be good. I got this. It'd be good to see you and Fred out there more. Yeah, he's been wanting to get out there. He's just got a few things going on. He's about to have a baby any day now. He's just trying to build a nest for that, get things going. He got a ride going on the road again. So Fred's getting straightened out. Now he's about ready to get back out into the woods. Hopefully he'll be getting out there. I know Cheese is getting out there. Jeff, with him working at FedEx, I'm gonna be able to trick his ass out into the woods because he parks here and then rides with me to work, and then he rides back with me. On one of these trips, it won't be a ride back to the house. We're gonna be riding straight out to the woods. He just ain't gonna know it until I make that wrong turn. Hey Jeff, we gotta spend a couple hours up here for a minute. I need to check something out. Thanks, Jen. Yeah, I definitely am gonna be a grandpappy at my young age. These kids, just these babies having babies, it's already, man. I can choke every one of them. I got like 4 of them having babies. It's like, what the hell, man? You can't get a break in between. You say one or the other. So, do they have a lot of caves around the Bigfoot area? Black and Silver, there's a lot of things going on underground in that area. I would say there's like it's not more or less caves. It's like a natural cavern, pretty much. It's I would say yeah. There's a lot of caves, a lot of different holes and different things going on down in there. It's just having the balls to get down in a lot of them because it's a lot of tight spots that opens up once you get down in there. And right now, all the timber rattlers in this area and copperheads and cottonmouths and stuff like that are going down underground into their dens. And I'm not trying to get down in there and fall victim to that. If I go into a den of 1,000 timber rattlers, man, that my heart would stop. My heart would stop. Buy them some protection. It's cheaper. I hear you, Jen. About thumbs in your area. Yeah, that's cool. You can hit me up on Facebook on Messenger. Kim Perez. Cat you on here. Oh, Black and Silver. I got some snake gators. I got them. I've been wearing these past couple of weeks. They're perfect. They're perfect out there. Cookie's running around here sleeping, hanging out, man. The Cookie been a pain in my ass too. But I've been looking at these notes. That's pretty much everything. I've done covered everything. Everything in like always in the first 10 minutes. Jeffy thought another being in your clip that you're gonna have to send me a clip, Dean. I don't think I've seen that yet. I seen that Timber Bigfoot caught one. Well, he didn't catch one. He got to see one, a young one. He got to see a little one take off. They're moving right now. They're out there moving around, get ready for these cold months ahead. The weather's changing fast. It's getting cold. We've been having a lot of rain. They're moving. They're out there moving around. And it sucks that I couldn't get out there this week. I want out there so bad. I'll be out there tomorrow. Tomorrow and Sunday, I'll be out there. So it'll be a full week this week for sure. I checked the weather. It's not calling for rain. Not say it's going to rain, but it's not calling for rain. So hopefully it'll be half decent out there. I ain't worried about the cold. I'll be out there and I'll get out there in the cold. It's that damn rain. Once you get wet, man, it sucks. What's going on, Audrey? I was just talking about you. Audrey Allen. I got her. Thanks. It means a lot for sure. I'll definitely be putting these to use. Definitely. What's going on, Alyssa? It's been a good week though. Other than everything, all the little put downs and let downs, it's been an alright week. I've been hanging in there. I finally got my first check Thursday, man, from that place, from FedEx as a manager, and it's like, wow, these managers are making a fortune. They're doing all right. The managers at FedEx are definitely living nice. Get my package. Yeah, Audrey, that's what we was just talking about. It don't look familiar. I got like 4 or 5 of these. That means a lot, Audrey. It really does. Because I'm going to definitely be putting these to use. And the good thing, everybody that goes out there with me will be able to have one. So if a bear does jump out on me, which I'm not going to take no pecan pie or banana nut bread out there with me and try to chance it. I'm just going to be safe and take that with me. Don't ever take no kind of pies out there for sure, because them black bears don't play with it. Now you are too, Jeff. Hey, it sounds good, Amy, but I'm not there yet. Once I get moved and start saving and stuff, just get settled in, I'll be all right. The first thing on my list is a new camera for sure. I want something that zooms in for at least a couple hundred yards zoom. I need a good camera. That's the first thing, and then I want a drone. I want a drone with like night vision on it. Heat seeking night vision. I want some stuff. We're gonna get out there and get it done, guys. And IRS audit. You're right about that. You're definitely right about that. How's the rental situation? Shit, Bigfoot Mama, I have no idea. I still gotta find something. That's what I've been doing this last week, was trying to just find something to rent, looking for something to get into. Because this landlord just pretty much sold the place without telling anybody. Hey, I'm bringing the appraisal dude over, and he comes over and looks at the house, goes through everything, and then the next thing I know, there's like 10 people coming in. Somebody on my porch. There's like 10 people coming in looking at the house, and all of a sudden she says, well, these are the guys that's going to be buying this place. Okay, now you're telling me why I got them in my face? I mean, it's kind of messed up. I'm not sure how to pronounce your name. Muy change. Etri Mazlin. I appreciate that a lot. Muy did change a lot. It definitely did. Every time I go up in Muy land, it changes. There's a gun license who comes with not to kill, but it shot me just frightened off something. See, that's just it, Jen. You'll never ever see me out there with anybody who with firearms. You'll never have anything happen. If you got a gun out there, they know it. It don't matter if it's in your boot, in a backpack. They know that you're carrying something. That's why they're moving, Mike. It's hard to tell, but every year around this year, there's a lot of sightings happen because they're moving around. I don't know if they're gathering them last bit of nuts up or what, but they're on the move, and they don't care that you know that they're moving. No, Rich, I'm still on regular pay. I'm regular pay time. That salary sucks. I've been on that salary shit before, and that's not a road to go. As soon as you go to salary, you'll be working 12 hours, getting paid for 8 hours. That's salary shit. There's pros and cons to that. I learned the hard way on that. Yeah, and the fires on the West Coast is having making that one big migration of all animals coming this way. So there's going to be some animals that we shouldn't even be having here that we're going to be seeing out there running around. And I think I was talking about that last week. On a bad note, once they get here, they're not used to this cold weather. They'll be coming into the snow front and probably won't make it. A lot of these creatures won't make it, especially the reptiles and shit. Hunting season. I already know. That's another. I gotta watch my days that I go to the woods because the hunters are gonna be out there. That's maybe another reason why they're moving around. Yeah, no, Mindy, it's sad. That's pretty much what I was saying. No new videos this week. Yeah, I know, Danny. Man, that's coming though. I got some coming. I got some coming. It's just the weather. It been raining most of this week and probably freeze to death. Right? That's what's going to happen for the most part because they don't. Them snakes over in that area. They don't hibernate. They're all year round movers. And by the time they migrate up this way and hit this cold front, they're going to freeze up. They don't know how to survive this type of weather, which is going to be a sad thing, a very sad thing. You have an accumulation of snow for the weekend already. It's coming quick. I noticed this weather has been changing so fast. It's like, where's the fall? There's no spring and fall. It's just summer and winter. It's like they cut out all the bullshit. It's the weather has been weird these last couple of years. Seen any pixies lately? No. I'm in Pennsylvania, Kim. That's what's up, Jen. Tell them to hit that subscribe button. We'll get it going. That's what people have been saying, John. It's going to be a bad year. The Farmer's Almanac saying it's going to be a bad year, bad winter. We're overdue for one. It's been what since the '80s, early '80s, late '70s since we had a hard hit winter. Your pain pump. That don't sound good. If that orbit shifts planet. Black and Silver, they're going to freeze. Living off the grid. What are you talking about, pickish? Are you talking about like them rods everybody been picking up? They're in all sizes, like flying rods. They've been picking them up for a long time. Get them new tires yet? Yeah, I finally did. I finally got some tires. Yeah, last week I got them. You hear we're going into a grand solar minimum. I don't know, but I'm ready for it. I got a 4-wheel drive and tires on it. I'm ready for the winter. Just got to adjust for that shit. I like the snow. I don't mind the snow. I like getting out there. It's easier to find tracks. Talk to Mark about a camera. Nah, I'm gonna do that shit on my own. I'm gonna buy the camera on my own. I've been waiting for a camera from who told me they was gonna give me a camera, Bigfoot Odyssey. I'm still waiting for that camera. It ain't no big deal. It's all good. I'm gonna buy my own shit. I saw this thing December 21st. There's a lot of talk about that date, December 21st, December 20. No, yeah, actually it is just December 21st. Something is going to happen around that time. A lot of talk about that day. Some things you just gotta do. That's right, Mindy. That's how I feel. You ain't using it. Oh, you got a drone? Hey, I need one. I definitely put it to use out there. Definitely. Especially in this new spot. There's a lot of ground to cover. I would definitely, once they start knocking and hissing and shit, send that drone straight up over and see what happens. It's yours. Tell me where to send it. Uh, if you could hit me up on Messenger on Facebook, I'll send you my home address on there. Watch Living Off the Grid. I'll check them out. I usually do watch them. It's just this week I've been so busy. As soon as I come home, I crash out. Cookie's pissed. Cookie's pissed. As soon as I get home off of work, I just pass out. And by the time I wake up, I gotta go back, take these classes, go manage for a shift, and then go back take some more classes. But it's about over. I'm finally this week right now. These next 2 days I'm off. I'm finally on a schedule to where I only got to work like 4 or 5 days out of the week, and then the rest of the days I'll be back out there on the hunt. Mark carries his gun, and how many sightings has Mark had out there? How many interactions does Mark have had out there? If Mark would put that gun down, hey, you'd be surprised what. Well, there'd be a big change. He would definitely know. 4 extra propellers too, in case I wreck it, crash that thing. That's cool. That's what's up. I'll definitely put it to use, Long Island Bigfoot. I definitely appreciate that because they're not cheap. And definitely for sure. I definitely appreciate that. And Black and Silver, that means a lot, man. That definitely does mean a lot. Being a manager is like a whole new level. It didn't hit me for a couple of weeks. It didn't even hit me. It was just like a normal thing for about, I say, a week and a half went by, and I was sitting at my desk, and I was taking these online classes on my computer in the office, and it was like I'm looking around, I'm sitting in my office, and I'm seeing all these white shirts walking past my door, and it finally hit me like, yo, I'm a boss. I'm a boss. I made it. Like, wait a minute. I went from a package hand. I'm a boss. I'm sitting at this desk in front of this computer looking at these bosses. I'm a boss. It hit me. I was so overwhelmed. I had to leave. It's like wow, it was a feeling that like no other. I couldn't even explain it. It's just crazy. The when it finally hits you, it's like wow. I know my grandma and pap had something to do with this. I know they did. But it's a great feeling. This definitely is a great feeling. And my notes are done, guys. And that's why I just been rambling these last 20 minutes. But it's been a crazy ass week, all in all. I had a couple ups and downs, but mostly ups on a good note. I see you, Mindy. Have you seen any of Kirk Stokes' videos? Not yet. No, I don't think so. Thanks, Jason. That means a lot, man. The check confirms the move, right? You're right about that. But it didn't hit me for a couple of weeks of being in there. It's like I managed for all that time running up and down the lines, telling people what to do. It didn't even hit me then. It didn't hit me until I was sitting in my office at my desk looking at a computer and these white shirts going up and down. And this feeling came over me and it was moving. It was great. Thanks, Wendy. You got a new what beginning up your place? Okay, cool, Dean. I'll definitely be looking for it. That's the downside of it, Scotty B. Because man, you're right about that. I'm glad you said that. You have to put up with a lot of assholes. Listen, as a manager, shit rolls uphill and downhill because you gotta deal with the bullshit at the bottom and you gotta deal with the bullshit at the top because when the people ain't doing their job, the bullshit at the top comes down on you. And then you gotta man, it's it's not easy. And I didn't realize it until I was in that position, but shit rolls uphill and downhill. I heard that saying a lot in my life and I really didn't understand it until I got into this position, shit rolls uphill and downhill. If things ain't going right and your employees ain't doing what they're supposed to do, you're going to get it from all ends. All ends. I can't even explain in detail, but without getting myself in trouble. But it definitely is, man. You're right, Scotty. But it's all good though. You gotta take the good with the bad, man. Just like everything. You gotta take the good with the bad. Now there's this dude, Chad. Chad, if you're listening or watching, man, we're gonna hook up maybe this week or next week. I finally got some free time. I want to hook up with you and get out there into the new spot. And I want to check out where you encountered your hiss and that, see if it's pretty much the same area where I had that encounter. I want to get some stuff going. I miss them boys. I need to get back out there. As a fall guy for bosses. You said a mouthful, Dean. You said a mouthful. Focus and don't get trapped or set up. Yeah, you're right. I seen that movie. I can't think of the name of it. With damn Jim Carrey, where they set him up on that promotion. He does too. Long Island. Long Island. Yeah, this is gonna be a short live stream this week. I already see it. I already see it. It's been one of them weeks, guys. It really. That's what it was, Mindy. Fun. That's a funny ass movie. I ain't gonna fall into that. Fun with Dick and Jane. This is funny. I definitely am watching cameras at work. And you're right, Denny. I'm on my gotta watch my P's and Q's while I'm at work for a little while. But on a good note, everything's good, man. Everything's good, other than my landlord selling my house, which I don't care. Shit's haunted anyways. You guys can keep it. I'll find another place to move. There's plenty of places to move. Just what sucks is it's right at the right at the beginning of winter. Why would she do that shit right at the beginning of winter? I don't understand that. So I really have no time. I gotta pretty much hurry up and pack this shit up by myself, find a place, rent it, get it moved before snow falls. That's just get a U-Haul. It's like okay. And then at the same time keep this manager shit going on and the woods going. It's like overwhelming, but I'll get it knocked down. I'll get it out the way. I swear I just heard somebody cough behind me. How cold is it here? Right now, I have no clue. Hey Siri, what's the temperature outside?
It's 45 degrees outside.
It's 45 outside. That ain't too bad. It's kind of warm, really, actually. It's better than 35. What's going on, Geneva? I definitely did hear somebody cough behind me. Yeah, Deborah, I'm good, man. It's moving with me. Now the hell it is. I already got a plan for that. Whenever I get everything into the U-Haul, I'm gonna get some sage and I'm gonna burn the shit out of some sage in the back of the U-Haul, and hopefully this thing, whatever it is, stays here. You just seen a glow red light in your room? Yeah, not tonight. We ain't going down that road tonight. I'm not even looking back there. Nah, Cookie didn't cough. It was in this room. Where is Hey Cook? What you doing, puppies? Cookie crashed out. She ain't nowhere. She's in the bedroom, passed out. Have any of the Bigfoot shows on TV gotten in touch with you? No, not at yet, not at all. Thanks, Robert. You're right, John. I'm gonna have Mike, Jeff, all of them out there hauling my shit out. There's no, I'm on like the third floor. There's no way I'm carrying all this shit down 3 flights of stairs. It's a good sign. Then, hey, my voice got stronger since I've been at work hollering at everybody. So, hey, I've been working it out. You talked to Bobo 2 nights ago. That's what's up. Bobo is cool out of the crew. He's probably one of the most laid back out of all of them. You don't understand how something so large can hide. It's more of the background, the scenery. There's so much to look at out in that forest, and they stand behind a brush, and that the brush just breaks up their image, and it's so hard to see them because they're pretty much the same color as the background, and it's that's what makes it impossible. You're scanning so much when you're looking through the woods. It's so easy to overlook that Bigfoot as a stump or as a boulder. Your brain's quickly writing it off as something else, and in reality, you need to look at it a little bit better. All right, Marilyn, you have a good week at work, man. You have a lot of fun at work. That's the main thing. If you can have fun at work, find a different job because it just ain't good to be in a job that you have to be at and then have to be in a bad environment on top of it. It's not healthy at all. You hope somebody goes with me. There's gonna be a couple of people going with me, but at the same time, I like getting out there by myself. A lot more happens out there. I can sneak around a lot better. So I'm gonna mix it up a little bit, like 50-50 between one trip I'll take somebody, then the next trip I'll go by myself, and then it's like I'll go back and forth with it. You think a heat scanner can pick them up? Yeah, I don't know. What you? Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I had to think about it. Like the heat seeking images. That's what I'm going to get on a drone. I want to get a small camera to mount onto the drone. It's got the heat signature on it. That'd be my next move after I get the camera. By next spring, I'm gonna have some new equipment. Next spring, I'll be ready. I'll be ready because every extra little dollar I get is going to be on some equipment. Take it easy, Long Island Bigfoot. And company is a good thing. You're right. It is a good thing, but at the same time, I like dermal imaging. That was the word I was looking for, Richard. That's the exact word. That's what I'm gonna get. I'm definitely gonna get one. That's like the second on my list. And better lights. I want to get some more lights so I get out there more at night. And then I need to find somebody that ain't scared to get out there at night because everybody that I come across, they will not go out there at night. Oh, okay, my fault, Long Island. Hey man, you can hang with us as long as you want. Damn, all the way from Oregon. That's what's up, Ruckus. Thanks for joining us, man. Let's have some fun. My phone going off tonight. My phone goes off every day, all day, 24/7, guys. If I don't get in touch with a lot of you guys, is comments. I will eventually. This week I've been so busy. I just pretty much been blowing everything off because I've been overwhelmed, and not only with Messenger and Facebook. I've been overwhelmed with everything. But I will catch up to you guys between these next couple of days. I will get into it and start answering some of you guys' questions. Portland, Oregon. I definitely want to get out there and take a trip up that way. There's some great forest. There's some old forest out that way. Yeah, Geneva. I definitely got to move. She done sold the house. She sold that house, man. So now I got to save up money and pack up and move right before Christmas. I didn't even think about that part. It just hit me that now we got Christmas coming up in 2 months. But oh well. You gotta take the ups and downs with you gotta take the downs with the ups. I ain't stressing it. It ain't no big deal. I ain't worried about it. I will pull through. Now how the electronic signatures. Well, I wasn't gonna plan on setting it off until something happens. Like when I hear them on the other side of a rock or they're crashing away or something, and then I'll send off the drone, see what happens, see if I can follow in the direction that he's going. They're fast, but they're not that fast, right, Robert? Just the thing, just a few setbacks. We'll get through it. And you're right, Mindy. It is a super beautiful area. It's like Pennsylvania, but older and much bigger trees, much larger forest. I definitely would like to get a trip out there one day. What's going on, Leslie? I see you out there. Guys, there are people on here from around the world. That is an amazing thing. Friday Night Live is one of the best things that I've ever created. I gotta say, because there's people on here from all the way around the world, and we get to hear everybody's stories that's going on in their neck of the woods, and that's rare. That you don't get that everywhere. You don't get to see that, like from the weather to what's going on with the fires to the coronavirus. Guys, we can sit here and just learn from each other. We ain't gotta listen to these lying ass people on the news, because the news is full of shit. I ain't gonna lie. I've been watching this news lately, and there's just so much shit on this news. Right, John? I'm sure they do. Everybody knows what's going on. Everybody knows what's going on with everything. But just now, I definitely will be out there this week. Actually, tomorrow morning I'll be out there. So you should have a video up tomorrow sometime and throughout the rest of the week. Damn, it's 97 out there in October. Could you imagine it? I'm good on that. That hot temperatures all year long. That's just hard to do. I gotta have some kind of cold. Right, Mindy. Scooby crazy. Hey Danny, you and me both, man. They're driving me so. I don't even watch it anymore. It's like a cart. It's like watching cartoons. I don't even watch the politics. It's sad. Hey, it is sad. But I did see where that postal service dude. I shouldn't even be talking about that shit. But the postal service dude got caught. The dude that runs the postal service got caught throwing away 6 or 7 big garbage bags full of voter forms. Man, he's he's in so much shit. He's better off just letting that shit float out there and get mailed, because tamper with mail, that's federal. Not to mention thousands and thousands of them that he threw away. It's sad. It's sad. I'm off the weekend. Let's get it. Okay, Chad. Um, hey, maybe tomorrow. Hit me up early in the morning if you're up. You want to get out there tomorrow? Something can happen. If not tomorrow, say Friday. We can do it for Sunday. Sunday, like 1 o'clock. Hit me up tomorrow and we'll make plans for Sunday. Chad, I'm glad to see you on there. UK's hearing about me. That's what's up. Thomas, I remember Bigfoot in the hole. Right, Thomas? That was on my last video, man. That was, or my last channel. They got hacked. They got deleted. That shit that broke my feelings, man. That hurt. But I got through that shit. I started a whole nother channel and it's going strong. It's taking off. I'll be back out there. Bigfoot president and Mothman vice president for 2020 election. It's only gonna get worse from here on, guys. Long Island Bigfoot, this the politics and shit. I don't see a good side of it. I don't see a good ending at all. And nothing good could come out of this. A bunch of dumbasses that don't know jack shit about what they're doing. There's nothing good can come out of that. What good come out of what we got? And we're limited to. We're limited. We got Trump and Biden. That's it. We can't pick our own president. You gotta pick the dude for us. Let us pick a president for a change. We might be better off. Yeah, we get to vote, but we get to vote for who you pick. And then at the end of the day, does our vote really count? So it's just BS. You're right, Scotty. My fault, Mindy. But that's how I feel about it. That's how I feel about it. That's what I think about politics. I don't even watch it. I don't pay it no mind. It's a lot of shit, man. A lot of shit. They just took all the Canon channels down. They're going to be doing a lot. Before election comes and the votes get counted, there's going to be a lot of shit going down. They forgot to get to work for us. All right, Long Island Bigfoot, LIB, thanks, man. And that definitely does help me out. This is with a drone, man. I will put it to work. Some drone footage out there, that'd be perfect. That'd be great. This two-party shit isn't working. You said a mouthful, Mindy. But I ain't trying to turn this conversation into politics. I ain't trying to turn it into politics. All right, I was going to break loose. Hey, John, I think it's going to break loose before the election. Right before the election, there's something going to go down. I can feel that shit. Yeah, I'm probably going to do the same thing, guys. It's just been one of them weeks. But I just want to touch base with everybody, let everybody know I'm still doing good, hanging in there, getting through everything, and everything's going up. So I will be out there today. I'll be out there tomorrow. I'm saying today. And the next couple of days I'll be out there. So Chad, hit me up, man. I want to meet up with you. I had a lot going on this week. Wasn't able to get out there with you. Now you want to talk, Mom. What's up, Mom? But Chad, hit me up. We'll make some plans for Sunday. We'll get out there and check out that spot Sunday. Hopefully you heard what I already said about that spot. With that being said, guys, thanks for hanging out with me tonight, man. That means a lot. Stay tuned for this next crazy ass adventure because I will be out there. Regardless of what I got to do, what's going on, if I got to move or not, I will be in the woods. I need to be out there in them damn woods. With that being said, stay tuned for this next crazy ass adventure, Bigfoot World. Have a great night and stay safe, guys.